Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today we're going to be doing some more L4 missions in the Vindicator, this time in a different fit that I previously used. Before I used a shield-based railgun fit. This time we're going to use an armor-based blaster fit. Here we're going to focus on mobility, we're going to get really close, real fast, and just destroy, annihilate, and blast down the NPCs with high DPS blasters. And I'm actually quite impressed. The range is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. With Void, we've got a fall of 15 kilometers and optimal range of 7 kilometers. So, I mean, it's still some range, and we get pretty fast because with this MWD over here, we go 1.2k a second. We've also got an MJD. And this fit is pretty expensive. I mean, it's not a cheap fit, but I want to just see how it feels to go all out in the Blaster Vindicator, because when stuff gets close, it's going to stay close, because we've got that really good web that webifies to like a really massive degree, a very strong, like high strength webifier we've got going on, 90% reduction in target speed. And the MJD is going to help us like close really big distances very fast, and then the MWD is going to help also, because just naturally we're going pretty fast as a Vindicator. It's a pretty quick ship actually, or for battleships. I think the Barghest is a bit quicker, but this seems to be a little bit above average in terms of speed. We've got armor based because when I was using the Webifier, MJD, and MWD, it's going to be hard to go shield based since you only got really 2 extra slots. And I mean, if we keep one cap battery, then it's only going to be 1 slot for shield. So I'm going to have a hard time getting good tanks. So instead, I've got the Asclepian implants in. Core X-type large armor pair reactive, and an Imperial Navy Multispectrum Energized membrane. I'm going to go straight in to the Blockade. This is actually the mission we did before, the one I failed hard in the Railgun Vindicator that didn't go so well because I was getting center damped so hard. Now we're going to try to go and get in range close. The only thing is, I worry that if we're going close range, we might, not tank enough, but we'll see. We've got an alright amount of tank because we've got the Core X-type reactive, Imperial Navy Multispectrum, and then also the Asclepian implant. So hopefully when this reactive spools up to getting like the good resists going on, then we will actually tank decently. But that's a good big hope. We could also try to like skirt in the edges. So what we do is like pick off NPCs that are at the edges. Since we're so mobile, we'll be able to sort of selectively pick targets that we want to take out. I wonder if we can take some Null as well, so we can have this as like an initial damage when stuff is a little bit far away. This fit is also pretty cool because if we turn off our MJD, and we can use our armor pair or our MWD at this, by itself. So we're cap stable without this on. We're also cap stable without this on. So you see, we can actually we've got a pretty strong capacitor on this ship right here. Okay, we're gonna just jump straight in and blast these guys to pieces. And we're going to use our drones as well. We've got heavy drones here because since we are going with the Webifier, we'll be able to apply really decently to the small stuff, so I'm not going to worry too much about small stuff being able to wreck us. Okay, destroy these guys. Boop! And we need to take out that stupid Starbase Webifier who's making everything go a little bit slower. Can Webify this guy, have our drones go with this guy. They're going to knock out these destroyers very quickly. Ooh, do you see that? Just insta-killed right there. Oh, the carnage is beginning. Can you Webify this guy, keep him in place? And now is when we can use the Void. Okay, now we'll be able to move properly because we've not got that Webify on us. Now we'll go a nice 1.2k a second speedy Vindicator. Can use our armor repair as well a bit to get a little bit of repairing. We're also spooling up with the resists profile, so we're going to get some good resists hopefully. We can even Webify this guy to get even closer range. Oh, look at this guy going down real fast. We've got the good tracking as well, so we're going to be able to take out... Oh, there's a lot of NPCs that spawned in. We will just take out the spawn here. I'm going to focus on the spawns that are close to us. Hopefully we'll be able to, it'll be alright, but we can always use peace out with the MJD if stuff gets too hot. So we've got that as like a backup thing. We can just turn off this MWD a bit. Use our drones to take down these core rear admirals. There's also good damage types we've got here. We're doing a lot of kinetic damage with our blasters and then kinetic damage with the drones as well. sort by distance. We can sort of selectively lock up stuff that's a little bit close. And we're getting sensor dampen now, but we're still able to lock stuff up because we are close. Probably if we use that shield-based ship I used before, or the fit for the Vindicator that's shield-based, we would be able to get by, but it was just that we had to get really close. But I was worried a little bit about tank, but we had decent tanks, so it would have been not like impossible to take them out. Okay, let's go here. MWD, let's go. We'll go with Null to be able to shoot stuff there as soon as we're able to lock them up. And we're actually, like, they're not doing a whole lot of damage, and I think it's a lot to do thanks to this reactive armor hardener, because it is very powerful. It is a very powerful module. The only module that is better, I think, is the A-type multispectrum. Like, if you compare fully spooled reactive armor hardener to a A-type multispectrum, then the A-type multispectrum is better. Otherwise, the fully spooled up armor hardener is usually going to be the best. Okay, Webify these guys. Come on, web. It's always nice to have the MJD. Like, if stuff is too bad, we can always just jump out or just take out these stupid like frigates if there's anything scramming us. I don't think there's a whole lot of scrams here. Maybe just M and WD a little bit. Come on, lock up. That's so slow because they're doing the sensor damp, so that must be why. Oof. Look how slow this is. Come on. Look how long I'm having to spend. This is really horrible, actually. Horrible. The Webifier, when the Webifier kicks in, this guy is going to not do anything. Turn off the MWD to get some better... Oh! Got slapped right there. He got absolutely slapped right there. When the actual Webifier kicks in, it's no joke right here. It's no joke. You can lock up, keep a bit of D-scan going on just in case people try to pull something cheeky on us, but there's not so many people in the system right here. Let's go in here. These so nice wrecking these sensor dampening guys who were wrecking me before. Now we're getting a bit of revenge going on. Even turn off the armor repair to preserve some cap as well. And do we have? I think the Void has a bit worse tracking than the Caldari Navy, but I think it's still not going to be too... Oh, they're taking some damage from my drones. We want to recall those guys. Thing is, we do quite a bit more damage than the Caldari Navy with the Void. Come on, blap. Blappity blap. Come on, blap more. Need to get a little bit of an idea. Okay, we're going towards the center. I do not think this is a good idea right here, going towards the center. I think we would want to go for a little bit on the outskirts of this, like, death area over here, so that we can sort of keep a range from spawns that sort of come in close. Lock up all these guys here. Well, I mean by spawning close, is like they seem to all spawn around the center here, a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. So if we go towards the outskirts, then it's going to be less likely that we're going to end up in the middle of a spawn. I need to be a bit close to these guys. I think someone was shooting my drones before, but it's all right now. It seems. Ooh, look at that! Just tearing apart these battleships when we get close. Can use our Webifier as well. I keep forgetting to use the Webifier because I'm not used to using it so much in PvE. Well, I do sometimes in the Abyss, but generally speaking, when I'm doing missions at least, I don't usually use a Webifier. Okay, go for this battleship over here. This is really satisfying. I actually like this more than the railguns because it just feels so powerful. And we're so fast, so we're able to get in range, even though it's annoying that, you know, you have to get in range, but we're so fast. I think with like a Kronos, I don't think I would be a big fan of the blasters, because the thing is, like, the blasters, they're going to be really like since they've got the short range, we're going to be stuck in place with the Bastion module. I think it probably would be a better idea to go with something like for railguns, because you'll be stuck in place and they'll often be, you have to unbastion, rebastion, that kind of stuff. Is going to be very annoying. Come on, blast these guys to pieces. Let's pull range. Oh, got sensor damp now. Oh wow, they're just so horrible, these guys. Amount of sensor damping. We do not want to have our drones here because we've got those heavy drones who are going to be really slow. They're going to easily get caught. What is the tracking on this? Tracking is good. We've also got a little bit better range as well. Stop with the MWD. Just keep here at range. Man, look at that, 40 seconds to lock up those frigates, and that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. We might just deploy our drones, see if they can auto-aggress to these guys who are close. This is just ridiculous. Who are they fighting? Vice Admiral. No, I want to attack these guys. 30 seconds to lock up one of these guys. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is not fun. Okay, can we maybe attack these guys now? Come on. Okay, there's only one now who's got successful damp on me. Attack these guys here. With the Webifier, these frigates are going to go down very quickly. Ooh, and this Caldari Navy antimatter is going crazy here. We could actually use Void, to be honest, but it's alright. And nice. You got these cruisers who are a little bit further away, which are a bit annoying. Ooh, that's a lot of weight. Oh, that's a lot of NPCs just got spawning. A lot of hostiles. Can't lock up anything because there's 50,000 sensor dampeners. Okay, recall drones. We do not want to have our heavy drones just roam around like that, because if they get caught, they're going to stay caught because they're just so slow. The 1.6k a second. I mean, it's not that slow, but what I mean is, like, for drones it is slow. I'm just a bit unsure what to do here, because all these guys really are just EWOing me away. But what I might be able to do is sort of maneuver a bit around, go a bit down. Try to move down like this. Go for those cruisers there. Can we lock up anything? Nope. Go for these cruisers down here. This guy, for example. 21 kilometer lock range. Like, what do they... This is stupid. This is very stupid. 12 kilometer lock range. You are really... You've got to be kidding me. I have to, like, face hug these guys, basically, to do any damage. And even then, 54 seconds. You see that? 54 seconds they wanted to take. Well, to go with our MWD. At least they're not webifying me. Like, imagine if they were webifying me. I couldn't even, if I wanted to, get close to them. That would have been a catastrophe. We will stop with our MWD. Lock up all these fools who are in range. Still not in range of those dampening guys, but it's good that we've got a good tank here and we're able to survive the tank. If we weren't able to tank this, then it would be not a good situation. Can we deploy drones? Maybe they can do something. Let's go. Should we go with Void? Oh, we can't even hit. Yeah, let's go with Void because they're anyway so close. Everything's here so close. Lock up, please. Just lock up. Please, just lock up. Like, just, and then imagine this guy goes out of range soon. Come on, blast him to pieces. And even then, it's like hardly anything we're doing because he's already getting out of range. Don't get out of range. Okay, go for these little frigates over here. Drones. Need to get in range of that guy. Look at this guy. He's just trying to flee. Oh, good. Okay. Let's see now. This guy here. Oh, we're taking actually. A tank is not going so well either. Might have to MJD out. I'll see here. Caldari Navy. Okay, recall drones because they are taking a lot of damage. Oh, great. I can't even shoot now. Oh, okay, gone. 45 seconds. This is not fun. They need to fix this. This is not fun. Oh. I guess if you have a Marauder, then you're going to have a good time. But otherwise, it's not going to be a fun time, you know, when you're going around. 45 seconds to lock up something is not particularly emergent gameplay. And even then, half the stuff I can't even lock up because of how many stupid sensor dampeners there are. Now our tank is not even going good. Where are these guys here? We should probably move to the outskirts a bit. And then now we're not going to be able to lock up anything because we're too far away. But see if we can snipe this guy with the Null. Maybe we can. He's even repping. Just getting grazing shots on these guys. And now we're hitting something. Come on, destroy this one. We just need to snipe. Oh no! Did he manage to get away? Did he manage? Oh no, they're now. Oh my gosh. This is so frustrating. These damn cruisers. At least we're tanking a little bit better now because they're not too far away now. We'll stop here because I think we're getting a lot of grazing shots. That was causing a lot of our problems. There's that guy. There's that guy. He was almost dead. Don't let him rep up now. Oh no! Like, we're using a really blinged Vindicator and still there is like... I would say this is a pretty good bit for this because it's focused on getting close, so we'll be able to like sort of counteract these guys. Even then, it's like this time for locking is just 18 kilometers, not enough. Like, we can lock, we can't even lock as much as a frigate can right now. This is crazy. Stop here. There we go. Capacitor is actually quite good. I would have thought it would have been a little bit worse, but we were able to, for short periods of time, use both the the MWD and armor repair. Now he's got all his HP back. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Drones, please, just end these guys. End them. End them. Good, Vindicator. End them. End them. These guys really deserve no mercy. And take this 90% web from the Vindicator. Come on, no, I don't want to shoot that. I want to shoot this guy. Okay, we can shoot something now. Barely able to shoot anything because of the amount of... these guys have got a bit of a transversal going on. Shoot something now. 400 damage. Almost destroyed that guy, actually, completely in one go. All the it seems like all the battleships are able to hit us now because we're now stopped. Complete halt. It's making us not tank as much. I want to move a little bit. Makes stuff go a little bit better for us in terms of tanking. Oop, gone. Okay, so now I think we might have a little bit easier time tanking or like getting in range and knocking out these guys because of how we've destroyed all those annoying cruisers. There was one cruiser left, actually. We'll go for this guy. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage as well. I'll go for this cruiser over here and have the drones go for the battle cruiser. I think we just triggered all the spawns, or like the triggers, you know. I don't have any particular knowledge of the different triggers in this, so I'm going in blind. Probably a bit of a bad decision to do that, but that's what I'm rolling with in this Vindicator. Oh, look at this damage as well. I sort of try to get transversal or something like that. Maybe it'll help a little bit. I don't... these guys are really going crazy on me now. Yeah, if we can like go completely perpendicular to these guys, it might reduce damage a bit without the... okay, MWD maybe would help a little bit because we would go faster because we already are really big in a signature rate. I mean, we're going to be massive if we use MWD 1.8k signature radius. But oh, that's why I forgot to use my reactive. That's why stuff is not going good. I must have turned it off for some reason. I can imagine a lot of you guys are cringing at me right now. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was turned off. I don't know why it was turned off. Must have accidentally clicked it when I was managing my armor repair or something like that. Now it should go a lot better. When this resist kicks in, yeah, there we go. Look at that tank now, a lot better. Even though we're getting closer, it's going good. Great. Now it's just to take out these battleships, the big boys. The big boys. Okay, we'll go for Void now. Webify. Time to Webify this guy. Oh, now we're going to hit the big slugs, the Void slugs. I'll go for this guy next. Yeah, it's going very quickly. Look at these guys just falling like flies. Falling like flies. You can see, like, capacity is still stable. It's just, it's all stable for the time being. Just going to take a bit of... If we keep going like this with that MWD, then the capacitor is going to run out. But for a few minutes, we can hold this pace up. Oh, we're not going to the right one. This is the one we should be shooting. It's important to shoot the right target. Get a bit of transversal up. There we go. So we're able to shoot him properly because we're only getting grazing shots. 2,000 grazing shot. Oof. Yeah, this is a... This Vindicator really is a powerful ship. Okay, now I'll go for this guy over here. MWD. And use the Null to hit out a bit on our way there, on our approach. I wonder if there are any more spawns after this, or this is the last spawn, because they don't seem to be spawning in much more. Our tank is stabilizing though. We can see our armor is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I did see a wrecking shot for a short while from the damage log. I just saw all wrecking, and it was one of them. Okay, now capacity is starting to be a bit of a problem. Turn off MWD. I'll go for this guy. No, this guy. Thank you. Okay, are we able to do any damage with this Null at this range? Some damage. Not that much though. Okay, 1.9k. That was a decent hit though. 1.9k hit. Blaster Vindicator. I think the Vindicator, I'd prefer to fly the Vindicator than the Kronos in terms of blaster boat. I mean, I think still the Kronos would do better, but I like the Bastion module really is very counterproductive when it comes to the blasters on the Kronos. So you're just going to be like wanting to get close and just, oh no, I have to Bastion out 30 seconds. And the thing is, like, you destroy almost anything. If you're in range of blasters and you Bastion up, then you're going to basically guarantee to destroy that NPC within 30 seconds. The only real reason you would have it is just that everything's orbiting you really close. There's a lot of stuff there. But if there's just one NPC and you're just not even worth to go with Bastion, that feels like a lot of wasted potential for the Kronos. And that's why I prefer the Paladin a lot, because even with pulse lasers you can achieve really good ranges with the Scorch. It's not as good in terms of DPS as the blasters, but I think the range is definitely worth it. Like a good trade-off there. No, stop with MWD. Tank is stabilizing now. We don't need to move around so much. Could even pulse the armor repair soon. Anything sketchy here? No. 2.7k volley. Yes, there we go. It's good, good, good. You can even stop with the armor repair for the time being. Just save a bit of capacitor. Go with Null and blast away. Yeah, look at that. Full armor now. Reactive did the job, and it also helped to take out these battleships as well that were doing so much DPS on us downrange. This feels nice. The blaster Vindicator, you get really good tracking as well. So we've got like really decent tracking. 7.7 tracking for large guns. I think that's quite a big good tracking for large guns. For this guy next. Oh, there's more NPCs. I think I saw a message. Yeah, there. We can go for this core admiral though. We can go for him. Lock up maybe some of these frigates who are going to do some mischief to us. Or cause some mischief to us. When they get in close. So we're going to try to blast them before they even are able to do that. Maybe go with... we can continue with the Null. There's this like 30 kilometer fall off. Quite a bit more than the range of the Void and Caldari Navy. Okay, we can stop here. Stop here. Or maybe go a little bit closer, sort of here with the MWD, so that we can be in range of this guy, but also be able to shoot these frigates when they come in range. Lock up maybe some of these battleships as well in the meantime, in case we get sent down to oblivion again. Okay, double click here. Oh, we continue with the MWD a little bit, make a little bit of a turn, so we can get in range of these guys. Okay, now they're getting in range. These frigates. How about the core admiral is also soon destroyed. Okay, we just need to come to a halt so we can actually get a decent amount, a decent shot, because otherwise we're not going to be hitting anything. Recall drones, because I do not want them to get caught by these frigates over here. They're probably going to Webifier, do all kinds of nasty stuff to my drones. There we go, taking them out. We're obviously out of fall off, so that's why we're not doing full damage. But oof, 2.6k. Come on now, boom. 500k, grazing shot. Guardian Spy. And we can shoot here. Yeah, move towards them, to be honest. Just keep transversal up. Keep transversal down. Move in the direction of these guys because they're all a little bit far away. Could even use an MJD, to be honest, but I'm already at a good speed now. I can have the drones attack the core admiral here, who's the closest one. Lord Admirals, I think they're the ones who like to brawl. If there are any Grand Admirals, they're the ones who like to kite. Different names indicate different AI. Okay. Null seems to be pretty decent when the NPCs are a little bit far away, but like if we go here, for example, here, then we can use Void, something like that. Just cruise by like this, do a little bit of drive-by, and now we go with the Void. Webifier all these guys. Boom. Gonna do some big hits now. 1k grazing. No joke here. Move the drones even. Ooh, 6k. Okay, now the mission is done. The mission is done. We got revenge on the Blockade mission. Because I think you don't need to destroy everything here to be able to complete the mission. It's just like certain NPCs. But doing a full clear is good for bounties, you know. Get some bounties. There's almost 1 million bounty per battleship over here. It's not a waste of time at all. Webifier as well. We keep forgetting to Webifier. Even when the battleships are good to Webifier, because Transversal still does play a role even in battleships. Just maybe not as much as cruisers and frigates. Still going to do something. I can Webify this guy to get him slow already, so that he's going to be able to be taken out directly. Oh, he's already not in range. Never mind. Okay, we'll go with the Caldari Navy antimatter. No, even Null. Silly me, silly me. To be honest, I could have maybe just gone to him now, but I'm already like perfect range in this core admiral over here. I don't want to waste the good range I've got on him. I've caught him with the Webifier. Okay, we can move the drones here and go for Void next. Boom. Come on now. Void. They're going only 30 meters a second, this guy. No chance. No chance. Serpentis messed with the wrong Vindicator. But anyway, using their own ships against them. Their own technology against them. We can even align to this station, to be honest, because that's where the hand-in of the mission is. This is the next day from before, so I'm not going to be able to get that bonus reward from the mission, but it's alright. It's the main point of these is like a test, because in this 0.8 system it's not the most optimal for ISK and LP. 0.5 is the best for ISK and LP, so it's more like just to see what is possible, what's not possible. I think that's a part of the fun of doing these kinds of missions in fits that maybe, you know, you don't get the most amount of ISK, but you gain knowledge. Knowledge is very important in EVE Online. Knowing what is good, what's not good. Getting an own personal feeling for stuff as well. Increases overall knowledge of the game. Okay. Did we warp in a range? No, we're warping a little bit far away, so we can use MW to get close. It is a bit like that when you warp directly to the station. It's nice to have an insta-dock. I have made one for this station. And we actually had our drones. I thought for a second we forgot our drones because they're very slow. But we managed to get them. Great. Okay. Blockade. We don't get that bonus reward, but we still get some LP. That's nice. Complete mission. Okay, there we go. The Blockade in the Vindicator. This also was the mission from the very beginning as well. All the NPCs we destroyed before, they didn't count because I think the mission resets after downtime. So we got like the full deal here, the real deal with the Vindicator, the blaster fit Vindicator. It worked really well. I was very happy about this actually. Would be fun to see more things where it's possible with the blaster Vindicator actually in L4 missions. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.